the type of person, like once I lay it down in any form of medium, whether it's writing, whether it's talking to the camera, or whatever it is, whether it's dancing and breaking it out on the dance floor, then I feel like once it's out of me, and I put it to the side, like I'm done with it. So that's why I try to keep my videos organic by not really writing down too much, but just letting the conversation flow naturally as if I was talking to you face to face or person to person. That's kind of my style. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I will say, if you don't like the speed in which I talk in, you definitely can ×2 my video just to hear me speak in a faster pace, because I do speak more on the moderate to slow side. I just like to really enunciate my words and take my time with saying things. I don't like to rush my thought process because I don't want to miss out on valuable information by just trying to speed through a video and then you guys not get the beneficial parts of it. You know, you really have to want to sit down and take the time to listen to the things that I'm actually saying. But yeah, welcome back to my channel, everybody. Happy July. It is the first day of the month and I'm coming to you guys with a brand new video. I just want to start by saying that I'm so grateful that I have you guys. I'm so grateful that I have this platform and the tools to be able to come on here and talk to you guys. Recently, I've watched an interview with Elon Musk and John Mayer, and it just changed my mindset and perspective on a lot of things, especially on the information that I put out into this world. And so I'm trying to be more mindful as I mature and become an adult to what I say and the things that I represent and talk about, because I know that these platforms can be used for entertainment. It can be used for games, or it can just be used for anything that you make it. And I kind of want to make my platform and anything I do just be a reflection, an extension of myself, and also something that I will be proud to have accomplished and did 20-30 years down the line from this. And who knows, like maybe my kids will watch this one day and they'll see what type of person I was at 24 and they'll learn something, or my videos could be helpful to them in the future, because you never know, I might not be here tomorrow. So I just want to give more rather than take from the world, and I think this is just one of the ways that I can do that. But yes, welcome to my channel. Happy July. We made it to the 7th month of this year, and if you don't think that's an accomplishment, it is. So give yourself a round of applause. Cheers, 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 because that's a big thing. Like, there are a lot of people right now who's mourning or grieving the loss of somebody. Like, I thank God every day that it hasn't touched me or my family, my personal family and immediate friends. But there are people out here right now who are experiencing the first without somebody, like the first day, waking up in the morning, you know. And so I just want to express how grateful that we all should be, and how grateful I am, most importantly, for being able to wake up today and say that I made it to the 7th month of this new year. I also want to start this year off by thanking each and every one of you and just spreading a little bit of blessings around. May we all experience abundance this year. May we all see breakthroughs, doors opening, goals being accomplished, the things that you set out to do in this world. May you actually start working towards that. Even if you don't accomplish it this month or even this year, may we start laying the groundwork for things. May our hands be working and our minds not be idle this season. And may we all just experience a different level of abundance and productivity this year. And yeah, I'm so happy for all of us. I'm in such a good place right now, if you guys couldn't tell. And it's strange actually, because getting into like a little bit of what's been going on for me this year in my current events. Like, first, let me start off by congratulating my best friend Sarah. Some of you may know her. Like, she's been in some of my vlogs more so than like sit down videos. But my friend Sarah, yeah, she graduated today. She is an official college graduate and first generation at that. So I'm just so proud of my girl. She's the first in her family to graduate. And so, you know, just we don't celebrate these accomplishments like we should. And I feel like, especially as a Black woman, especially coming from the community and the background that we did, like, this is a huge thing to put ourselves through college and accomplish something like this without having the support of people around us who can really guide us and give us the steps for success, because they've never done it themselves before. So I'm so proud of you, girl, and you deserve all your flowers and roses this year, and I just can't wait to celebrate with you later. But yes, I wanted to start off by saying that, like, that's the most current thing going on. Like, today is actually the day she graduated, so definitely had to give her a shout out. And if you want, you guys should follow her on Instagram. You also should follow me on Instagram. All my handles are the same, at @DiamondTrayelle on everything, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. All my handles are the same, even on Twitter. So if you guys want to like be a part of my little community that I'm growing, I would love for you guys to follow me there. I want to interact with you guys. I want to talk to you guys. I want to get to know you. Like, I don't want it to just be me posting videos onto the internet and that be it. Like, I actually want to build a sense of community and grow together, you know. That's always been my dream and motivation behind creating a YouTube channel. So I think that would just be awesome if we could like really start to build something together. That would be fun. And I did reach 100 followers on Instagram, so I'm so happy. I'm so happy about that, because this is true like organic growth. My old Instagram, like, if you know me, I delete my social medias a lot. Like a lot. Like, I've deleted my Facebook that I had from elementary school, deleted the one I had in high school. Now this one is kind of like, I have this one, I have family, friends, some old people who knew me in the past, but it's really quite brand new. Deleted Snapchat altogether. I doubt I'll be ever going back on Snapchat. I don't even want to. TikTok, I don't think I've deleted TikTok, but I've like deleted the app off my phone before. And Instagram, I deleted my oldest Instagram. I had it since 2013, and I deleted it. I had like almost 1,000 followers, but I deleted it because I was just like, I don't know these people. Half of you are fake followers, because I'm not ashamed to admit it, but I used to have one of them apps that like gave you likes and stuff, and I feel like Instagram was blackballing me because of that. Like, they put me on a blacklist because of that. But I did it when I was really young, and I just was like, you know what, I want real people who actually support me, not just gonna look on my page and stuff and it be like whatever, like people who actually care what I'm posting. So having these 100 followers is like, wow, because all of it is organic. All of these people actually like support me or know me in some type of way. And even if you don't know me, it's just, you know, you actually care about the content that I'm posting. So thank you guys. Thank you. And I would love to get to 100 on here as well. So let's make that happen. Another current event, I actually just applied to grad school last night. Yes. I just feel like ever since I graduated college in December, I graduated December of 2022. To all my December grads out there, all my 22 grads out there, I feel like we kind of just graduated and it was like whatever. Like, I don't know, I didn't celebrate my graduation in a way that I wanted to. I did go to my graduation, but it was just like such a headache getting down there. We had an accident happen on the way, and it just, I don't know. I did celebrate with my friends after and we popped some bubbly, but I just didn't feel like it really sunk in and I could appreciate my win like that. So applying to grad school, I feel like, is my way of restructuring my life and putting some pressure on myself. Like, I feel like I'm 24, I'm about to be 25 next year, and I just need more structure in life. I need something that's gonna really promote stability. Like, I plan to have a family one day. I want kids, like I've stated before. I want family, a household, and all these things. And I just feel like in order to accomplish that, like, I really need to spend my time as a 20-year-old wisely, because this is the youngest I'll ever be, and I don't have kids right now. I'm not in a relationship, so I feel like the best time to do things for yourself and take a risk is this time right now. And speaking of risk, oh my gosh, like on another current event, I just got scammed, guys. I just recently got scammed, and I feel like I knew it was a scam, but I really have faith that it wasn't. Like, all the signs were saying scam, but then it's just like, you know, that part of you that's like, I really just hope that this works out because I could really use the money. And it was like, no, it was a scam. It was a scam. And what's so crazy about it is the person who posted the scam is like well known. I wouldn't say well known like celebrity A-list status or anything like that. Maybe like a D-list celebrity. Like, it was a girl who was arguing back and forth with Sexy Red over Chief, like Chief girlfriend, one of his girlfriends, and she posted something and she was like, yeah, tap in with this guy and stuff, like he can help you guys get money, blah 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 blah. And it was just a scam. Like, FaceTime the person and everything, it still was a scam. And they thought I was stupid enough to like really give them all my money. But it's just disheartening to know like people are still out there stealing money from people. Like, that's so lame. And the fact that you have this following and you have this base, like this huge following at that, like this huge platform, and you know like people are crooked like that, like it's just ugh. Because if you weren't a scam, you would have sent me my money back, but you didn't. But that's okay, because God is gonna spend on my honor, and I thank God that you can dispute transactions. It's not like I gave them cash or anything, but it's still just like, guys, scams are scams. Don't fall for it. I'm telling you right now, I got my one scam out of my system, and truth be told, the only thing I got from it was disappointment. Like, I'm disappointed in myself that I'm a college graduate with a bachelor's degree. I'm 24 years old. I lived enough life to know, and I have enough street smarts and common sense to know that a scam is a scam, and I still like went through with it. That's the only thing I feel from it. It's like, ugh, like, what's that word? Exasperation. I don't know. That feels like the right word. I have to Google what exasperation means again, but I don't know, that just came out and it's how I feel. Like, I feel like anytime I think about that experience, like I just feel this heavy weight of like, that happened type of thing, you know. But it's over and done with, and this is a new month, so just being able to share with you guys and give you guys caution, like, don't fall for it, don't fall for it, and don't trust these people. They're terrible, like, they really are, which is why I wish not everyone had platform. Like, I feel like the wrong people usually have the most easiest forms of success sometimes, like, or what it seems like easy success, because who knows, this person probably pays for followers, I don't know, but still, it just be like, ugh. So now that it is a new month, I plan to bounce back from a lot of things. I don't know if I gave you guys like the tea on it, but before summer hit, like, I was a substitute. I was substituting for Chicago public schools and stuff, because you know I'm from Chicago. If you didn't know, now you know I'm from Chicago. I'm not from no surrounding town, no country. Like, I met this girl a while back and she was like, are you from 𝘬𝘩𝘏? And I'm like, what the heck is 𝘬𝘩𝘏? Like, the network, the TV show 𝘬𝘩𝘏? Like, I low-key was offended at the time, but I'm just like, I'm gonna end the conversation because I don't know what you're talking about. And then the other day I went hiking with a friend and she's like, yeah, I like this Chili's in 𝘬𝘩𝘏. And I'm like, wait, 𝘬𝘩𝘏's a real place? Like, and she's like, yeah, it's like a little town or village right outside of Chicago. And I'm just like, oh, I don't know nothing about that. I'm from Chicago. When I say I'm from Chicago, I'm from the Chicago zip code. Like, please, I'm not from Oak Park. I'm not from Naperville. I'm not from Melrose. I'm not from none of these little town villages or cities that are close to Chicago but are not Chicago. I'm from Chicago, okay? The west side at that. Like, I don't know, it just be so weird. Like, anybody from a major city knows like how offensive it is to be like told you're from somewhere else other than your city. Like, if you're from Los Angeles, you're from Los Angeles. I don't think you want people saying you're from Vegas or something. I don't know what's close to California. San Francisco, you're from Los Angeles. You're from New York. You're not from Yorkville. You're not from Jersey. You're from New York. You feel me? And that's how I feel about Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Chicago. Not nowhere else. Thank you. But yeah. So I was working as a substitute teacher and I really enjoyed it. I actually got lucky because in the beginning, it was my job coming back from like my whole mental breakdown that I had at the other career I was doing when I was working as a power school data manager. Like, I was in tech at the time. It was still in a school, like it was education industry, but I was working at the district level and I was doing tech, and I absolutely just hated the environment that I was in. Like, I felt like I probably would have enjoyed the job more because it wasn't hard. It was actually pretty easy. I just didn't like the space. Like the space just felt very negative, and I was experiencing a lot of emotions that was just deteriorating my mental health. And I probably would have enjoyed the job more if it was remote. Like my job was able to be done at home, and they just weren't going. They were like, oh, we need approval from the board, and they've always said no, like this. Like we tried to push it out even during COVID, and I'm just like, ugh, I'm the only person who does this job. It's not like I need anybody else in this entire school, in this entire anything to help me with the job. Like I do the job alone. Like I don't have any other coworkers who can do my job but me. And I wasn't asking for a pay raise or anything. I was fine. Like everybody was making $100,000 a year and stuff, and I was making 54. But I was doing things that directors needed. Directors were asking me for training on stuff. Like, so I was basically in this realm of between, I'm the only one qualified to do this job, but I'm also not like a director. Like you haven't given me this title or anything. And it just was like, it just, it sucked. And so I took a break and then from working altogether, and I kind of went into this like hibernation mode. And when I finally came out, I became a substitute for the schools, and I was going to different schools at the time. I actually subbed at my old high school and like just a lot of different schools around the area and stuff. And I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. And then one school I did, it was like a vacancy for a 4th grade class. And when I tell you, it was so cool. Like just, it's a smaller school and the kids were cool. Like they were so good, well-mannered. Like it wasn't too crazy because in the city you could have classes up to like 30 students, but this one was pretty small. It was 16 kids, 8 boys, 8 girls, and a couple people left before the school year ended, but it just was a nice place. And when they offered me the like option to stay there all school year, I took it because I was just like, all this traveling and moving around, and this is so close to home. Like, oh, this is perfect. And it really was. And I just, I love my little, they're 5th graders now. They're not 4th graders anymore. When they return to school, they'll be 5th grade. And it just was such a good experience. And I worked with this girl. She was also a sub, and we co-taught together. Even though we weren't teachers, we both were subs. But it was just so nice being there and having somebody who like I could rely on, and we could do it together, like kind of navigate it together. Because for those of you that don't know, like being a teacher is low-key kind of hard, but it's like, oh my goodness, there's so much to it, and there's so many working pieces and working people involved in like just the educational process altogether. Like we have therapists, speech therapists, like, you know, counseling, things like that, clubs, everything is going on. And I just was grateful to have that opportunity to be there. And yeah, love you guys. If you haven't watched, you can watch my end of the year vlog where my students take over. Oh my gosh, the things that they were saying, so mean. One of them called me a grandma, because they were losing in Battleship, and they said we tied, but I actually really won. Yeah, but we're not even gonna get into that. So I was saying my bounce back this year, because of that, like obviously school ended, it's summer, and they didn't take me on for summer school, so I haven't been working. I did get paid like a couple times before, like after school ended, because of, you know, the check just coming in after school ended, but I haven't been working. So I've applied to a couple of places. I'm looking for full-time work again, but that's also why I applied to grad school as well. I just feel like I'm really ready to find something where I can spend some time there, be there, have a pension, have this retirement plan, and then not feel like I wasted my life, you know, just being there for 20-something years. Like, I feel like the military was really cool. I probably could have stuck it out, but I just feel like if I'm gonna ever do military again, I'd rather be active. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, even as a reserve or a commander, like an officer, I just feel like being enlisted, it wasn't hidden financially for me, at least. Like it was the cost to get there and the cost to travel back and forth. It just wasn't making sense, and I really feel like that's the whole reason I couldn't stick it out. Like when things don't make sense to me anymore, I just don't do it. Like I don't like doing things that don't make sense, and that's the goal for 2024, doing things that make sense and not getting scammed, okay? But I'm also applying to other different jobs. So guys, pray for me, send me good vibes. Let's hope that I find another place that really works out, but I feel like I will. Anything that's meant for us will find us, and that's just been my mentality for a lot of things. And I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. Like, I'm okay right now. I'm at a good place. Like, God has been providing, and he always makes sure that I'm straight. Like, I'm not lacking or without anything, but I do just want to get back to working so that I can save and start really working to some of those long-term goals. Like, I want to own before I exit my 20s, period. Like, I want to own something, a home, a condo, something. Like, I want to be an owner of something before I exit my 20 years. And I have time, of course, but I really just want to start seeing that happen more and prioritizing that a lot more now in my life. I also want to try to start my own company. I just really want to sell something. Like, I have this fascination with tote bags right now. I really love tote bags. Like, if you don't know, like, I don't have any right now, they're in the other room, but I love tote bags. Like, I just like how convenient they are for me. Like, just stuff things in there and it just be like a bag where I don't feel like it's too much. Like, it's not too bulky like a huge purse is, because I feel like when you have a huge purse, it just be too much and it be all clanky and stuff, and you be trying to move and maneuver. But with a tote bag, because it's so soft and palatable, it like, yeah, it stores a lot of stuff, and yet it's longer and taller than like a satchel or a purse or a cross bag. But I don't know how to, like, I haven't figured out how I can create it where I feel like it's doing good and it'll actually stand out amongst other products that's already been created. Because with me, the thing is, I don't want to just do something where I'm like creating a company trying to sell a product and it benefits nobody. Like, the cost of it isn't beneficial to, like, say buying a tote bag off Shein or something. Like, you could get a tote bag for $7 off any of these websites or this app or TikTok shop or whatever. And then also, it's like, I also don't want to create something that's not sustainable. Like, I know that especially when it comes to the fashion industry, there's a big conversation about sustainability when it comes to fashion and how it affects our planet. And I just don't want to be another person contributing to all the waste that our planet experiences. Like, if you don't know, I really love planet Earth, and I just hate to see our planet filled with so much garbage. Like, even on the streets and stuff, like, it hurts me to see when people litter. And like, I try to think of positives, like when people throw food out the window and stuff, I'm like, well, at least there's like a little creature that can eat off the bones or something, because you know we have a lot of stray animals out there. But I just like I don't want to do something that just doesn't make sense, like I said. So if you guys want to join me on this journey, like if you have suggestions or ideas on anything, like I would love to hear them. Like I always say, my videos aren't just for you to watch, they're for you guys to engage. Like, don't be afraid to comment whatever comment you want to comment, because I'll read it anyway. Like, just be you, just be open. Like, whatever tension you're feeling here, this is me holding your face. Let go of the anxiety, of the timidness and being afraid. There's nothing to be fearful of. Just do it, okay? Just do it. Be you, be yourself. I love you, I accept you how you come. I'm not changing you, okay? Okay. Like, I really want to hear you guys' opinions on anything. Like, so don't be afraid to comment. I don't want to just be background noise when you're cleaning your room, okay? But also, just speaking on that, I spoke about it a little. Like, another way I plan to bounce back this year and just make the most of this last half of 2024 is my mindset on things, like just with being consistent, with being disciplined. I told you guys I watched that interview with Elon Musk and Maher, and I originally watched it because I was like, I wonder if I listen to Elon Musk, he'll reveal how he makes all his money. Like, how did this man really get rich? Like, that's what I want to know, truthfully. That's the only reason, like, I want to hear anybody speak, like, how did you do it? That's what I'm trying to get. But, of course, like, when a person finds a way to get money, they're not going to, you know, just give you the tea and the drop like that. But what I did get from that was a very, like, insight on how that 1% thinks, and just watching it kind of shifted my perspective. Like, he said on Twitter, like there's actually a very small demographic of people who actually tweet. It's the same people, and so when you see these people on Twitter that always pop up or are always on your timeline, always in the conversation, even when I think about like celebrities and stuff, like I feel like it's the same people who are putting themselves out there over and over and over and over and over and over again because they don't want to get seasoned, like watered down. And I've been hearing that a lot, like a lot of people say that, but I guess it just really depends on the quality of content you're giving. Like if you're a celebrity, if you're a singer, are you pushing out music constantly? Are you writing? Are you recording? Are you doing those things? If you want to be an actor, are you putting yourself out there doing short films, doing student projects, doing whatever it is you could get your hands on? Are you modeling? Are you doing any little photo shoot that you could get? And it's like there are a lot of things that I want to do in life. Not the ambulance. It's always an ambulance. I live next to a hospital, so you're always going to hear the ambulance. But all the time, and there's a lot of things that I want to do, and I just feel like I haven't been doing them at the level that I know I should be. Like if it is something that I really, really want to do, like I don't want to say I want to be a celebrity. Like I do enjoy my privacy and being able to go to the store without anybody like catching me at my worst, or you know, like just catching me when I'm down bad or something. And I like the pressure of what I do not terribly affecting people or influencing people in the wrong way, because you know I'm still learning, I'm still making mistakes, and I do know that eventually though I would like to have a platform that reached millions of people, hopefully one day. And if that's meant for me, if that's in my cards, I know that whatever I have to go through or whatever I did required me to continuously put myself out there in order to reach that level. And that's why I'm like, yeah, like my whole mindset on a lot of things is just being different, like just different version of me, like putting my childish ways behind me for real, because it's like if I don't do it at 24, when am I gonna really do it for real? Okay, so with my camera I noticed, and this is just side note, but if you ever had questions on the camera, I did put what type of camera I record with in the description. There is a max recording time. I think it stops at 30 minutes and then you have to press re-record again, but I just want to put that out there. But yeah, my mindset on a lot of things have changed, and I just want to be more elevated. I don't want to change myself. I don't think that who I am innately is wrong or bad. I just want to be a more elevated version of who I already am, like really secure in just my character, and you know, getting comfortable with learning new things again, learning from life, learning from teachers and friends, and just also being able to share that wisdom in a more enlightening way rather than just, I don't know, taking all my life treasures and keeping them only to myself. Because there's a lot of things that I've been through that I feel like if I actually took the time to talk them out and put those thoughts and lessons into words and express them, then it actually might be beneficial to a lot of people. I just haven't really sat down with myself or sat down with the camera and really done that. Like I'm more of a free talking person. I don't really like to write a lot of things because I feel like once I write it and I've expressed it, then I'm done. Like I don't want to repeat that thought process again, if that makes sense. Like I'm the type of person, like once I lay it down in any form of medium, whether it's writing, whether it's talking to the camera, or whatever it is, whether it's dancing and breaking it out on the dance floor, then I feel like once it's out of me, it's out of me, and I put it to the side. Like I'm done with it. So that's why I try to keep my videos organic by not really writing down too much, but just letting the conversation flow naturally as if it would, as if I was talking to you face to face or person to person. That's kind of my style. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I will say, if you don't like the speed in which I talk in, you definitely can ×2 my video just to hear me speak in a faster pace, because I do speak more on the moderate to slow side. I just like to really enunciate my words and take my time with saying things. I don't like to rush my thought process because I don't want to miss out on valuable information by just trying to speed through a video and then you guys not get the beneficial parts of it. You know, you really have to want to sit down and take the time to listen to the things that I'm actually saying. But yeah. And then just to kind of wrap up this video, I want to end it off with the things that I hope to accomplish by the end of this month. And I encourage you guys to sit down with yourselves, even like now, if you want to grab a pen or a pencil and a notebook or a journal if you have one, or even just take out your phone if you're watching this on your phone. Hopefully you have it where you can like swipe up and the video still plays, and go to your notes and just write down like 2 to 3 things you want to see yourself do this month. Like for me, I know of course I want to post more content. Like I want to give you guys better quality content, and I want to be consistent. Like I just want to post more. I don't want to get lost in the sauce with all the other millions of people that are posting YouTube videos. I really want you guys to actually be involved with me, and I hope that we can, you know. And I feel like working again, for sure, I'm ready to get back to work. I'm that type of person. I don't like to be unemployed for too long. I do if I have money coming in, you know. Now, if money coming in and I'm not working, that's a different story. But if I don't have any money coming in, I don't like that. Like, I'm just a very productive person, and so I feel like that just cuts on my productive, because money is a tool. And if I don't have that tool to accomplish things, then I'd be like, I don't like that. And then, of course, I want to see my savings grow again by the end of this month. I just want to save. Like, I just want to see my savings grow. I want to open another savings account, and I want to open one up for my nieces. And I know I just need some money to do that. Like, I really want some money. And so, let's all speak money coming into our lives. Yay, yay, yay. I also will be moving out soon, so I need some decoration inspo. Like, if you guys have Instagram or Twitter, like send me some inspo pics. Like I'm heavy on Pinterest, but I don't know if I could give you my guide. I can't give you my Pinterest right now because my Pinterest isn't actually the name of me type of thing. It's just a Pinterest I've always had. But I want like that warm, cozy feeling. Like I have a lot of books that I want to incorporate, and I have a PC because I'm gonna have roommates, so my room is really my main focus. I have a PC and I need a desk. Like I've been thinking of an L-shaped desk because I want like one portion of it for the PC and another portion of like a vanity, so I can just have that space to do what I need. And then of course I want like floating shelves. I feel like that'll just be better than having like a bookcase or something for my books. And a new bed. That's what I'm struggling with. Like right now, I'll show you guys. I have like this bed. I got it from IKEA. Don't mind my pillow. I threw my pillows out because I'm the type of person, like I got sick. I got strep throat, and I'm a germaphobe, so I don't like to keep anything that I had if I was sick with it before. So my mom was nice enough to give me one, and I have to get more, but I'm just like, I don't really want to get more right now until I'm officially off my medicine. But yeah, I have this IKEA bed, and it sits really low. Like it's tall enough where I can slide like them bands, them flat long bands underneath it. But I don't know, it sits really low, and I just feel like it's kind of childish. Like I want something that's more elevated grown woman, but I hate glam. Like I hate the glam style, like them beds that look shiny and sparkly and have the rhinestones and the dots and stuff. Like I hate that, and I'm really kind of getting tired of gray. Like I don't want to be a beige girly, but I also like I want furniture that can match, like coexist, where I can add color in other places. You know, like if I want to change my comforter, or if I want like art wall or something, you know, I can do art color that way, like with plants and stuff. Like I'm more of a wood, natural wood type of person. Plants, like greenery, I like color like that. I don't want like a pink bed or anything. But if you guys have some ideas, please share them with me. Even like a carpet or a rug that could probably go underneath it. Like just send me some styles or inspo, or if you know like other influencers who kind of already like that's their niche and stuff, like interior decorating, because I love to interior decorate. My only thing is, where do you find it? Because I be on Wayfair, I be on Amazon, I even be on Pinterest and Google searching images and stuff, and I just feel like I don't find it, at least not for good prices like you guys do. Y'all be like, I found this bed for $250, and I'm just like, where? Because Wayfair talking about $1,000, and I'm like, $1,000 for a bed? Oh, whew, that's not in my tax bracket. But yes, those are the things that I have going on. I would love to know what you guys have planned for this July. Like I said, just take some time, write down what it is, write it down in the comments, and then come back to it, you know, see if you accomplished it by the end of this month. Hopefully I will have accomplished some of these things. Like, I'm not moving out this month. I don't think I'll be moving out until like August, but I definitely want to start like preparing myself mentally and financially to do so. I'll definitely let you guys know when I get my job again. If you head to my Instagram, you'll get more up-to-date updates on me if you care to, like, if you're interested, because I'm just more active. It's easier to post like an Instagram story than it is to record like a 30-minute YouTube, cut it, edit it, and then post it to my YouTube channel. You feel me? TikTok, I just really haven't, I don't know, like TikTok, I haven't found my place there yet. I just haven't found my mojo jojo for there. So I really just, yeah, I'm really focused on YouTube and Instagram. If anything, Instagram, that'll be my 2 platforms. They say, like, when you're getting into the game, you should really focus on 2 platforms at the most. 3 is kind of like pushing it. But yeah, so my TikTok is not really something I would push for you guys to find me on. And just to end this video, because I want to end it on a good note as well, like, lift our spirits up again. It's the verse of the day, and it's from Habakkuk. I did the how to pronounce before I started the video, but I forgot. Habakkuk. It's from the book of Habakkuk. I've never heard of this book until today, but it's chapter 2, verse 14, and it says, "For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea." Again, for the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. And for me, that just kind of reminds me that at the end of it all, thank God, because He is the way maker for all of us. He is the one doing good things in our life. Any good thing and any bad thing that you experience, God turns it into good for you. If that's not your belief, or if you haven't found your relationship with God yet and you want to believe, I strongly encourage you, just take some time, like, to read the Bible for yourself. Read it in a different translation. I read it in the New Living Translation, the NLT, because it's just easier to digest than the King James Version. But yeah, I just feel like I experienced a lot of goodness when I finally stopped relying on myself to get everything right and do everything and be everything for myself. Like, God has always been there for me, and I feel like life just got a million times better when I recognized that, you know. And so yeah, I hope that you guys have some peace today. I hope that you guys have a beautiful day and a beautiful July. I'll be back with another video, and hopefully I can get this edited to you by tonight. I'm really pushing myself to kind of just not hold on to things and not let things get past me, but I really want the best for myself and for you guys. And to my future kids that are watching this, it's okay if you get scammed. Just don't do it again, okay? Don't be me. It'd be better if you didn't and you heeded my words of caution, but if it happens, it happens. We all make mistakes, and money isn't everything, but don't let it happen again, okay? Okay. All right, I love you guys, and I will see you guys next video. I'm about to go get some things for Sarah. If you want to see what I got her for graduation, go to my Instagram. Peace.